about what did you think of the atmosphere at the Pentagon, all the fans, this different environment? What were your thoughts overall today?
I mean, we obviously love having that many fans. I think it really shows how much support we have in our community, and it just really means a lot to our team.
Yeah, definitely agree. It's so fun to play here, and every time we've played here, it's been a great atmosphere, and it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. So 12 aces tonight, 6, I believe, from volvo. Can you tell us a little bit about what went into that?
Yeah, I mean, I love the float in this gym. I think I was really focusing on my hand contact and just not trying to overdo it. So it ended up paying off in the long run.
And then a really good hitting night for you tonight. 14 kills on 19 swings, I believe I have here. Can you tell us a little bit about your hitting?
I just think Jerg's got me the ball in good situations. She had good seams in the block, and overall we just, I think, worked as a unit.
So first game of a 3-game home set here, got 2 more at home. What went into tonight? A good team effort. How'd you kind of flow into tonight to kick off the whole season?
I mean, I think it's a sigh of relief when we have that many home games in a row. We don't have to stress about traveling. We can sleep in our own bedrooms. And I think we all love playing in the Pentagon, so I think that was a really good beginning of the first of 3 games.
Yeah, I think it was just the start of getting better every game, and this is a nice stretch at home, and I think it's, like Lola said, it's nice to be home for a weekend and just being able to be in our own beds, but we're excited.
Talk a little bit about tonight. Blue Rock, all the fans over there, all the fans in the stands tonight. What's it mean for this game at the Pentagon becoming a yearly thing, these big crowds? What can you tell us about tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we really have learned to love the Pentagon. I mean, really, and I think being able to get up into Sioux Falls and get in front of some people who may be a little bit newer to Coyote volleyball is always a positive. I mean, even starting out before the game, going over and doing our talk at the Blue Rock. I mean, you can just see how much support that we have, and it's something that we work for a really long time within this program of just building every single year. And obviously, the more success you have, the more people want to be a part of it. But I think it was great to see how many people in advance wanted to be up here and be in the stands while we were playing. So I believe we're 4-0 now at the Pentagon, so they've treated us well, and it's something that we look forward to continuing in the future.
So tonight on the court, things went well. 3-set sweep. What went into tonight? What went well for you, and what helped you to win tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that first set, you could see I just felt like we didn't really settle in and play our style of volleyball throughout. I think you saw moments of it, which was kind of a focus of ours going into sets 2 and 3. Got a little bit better through that, and I think the stats overall don't necessarily show some of the things that we saw, but serving was one huge for us. I mean, 12 aces in that. I think Lola opened up the first set with 4 of them. So it was good to see us get them out of system. Their passers had a hard time getting themselves into system, which allowed us to work kind of a little bit more defensively. I definitely think defensively we have some things that we can clean up still. I don't think we got into a great rhythm as a team defensively, but our serving and then I think our offense was able to kind of take over and stretch out the score a little bit.
Sure. So we honored Elizabeth Junkie before the match. Brianna just texted me and said Jerg's hit 4,000 sets. What can you say a little bit about this senior class, the way they've progressed, and some of these milestones that they've been making?
I mean, first of all, I'm glad that we were able to honor Elizabeth Junkie before the match. 1,000 kills is not an easy feat to accomplish. So for her to reach that in her junior year and still counting here, I think is a great sign of what she can continue to do. And that was something I said to her, just like the first of many, the first of many awards here as we go forward. And Madison Juergens has done a great job of leading our offense throughout her time here. And I think last year she felt like she didn't necessarily play at her capability throughout the entire season. So without a spring, she's done a really, really good job of breaking down kind of what she needs to do to have success moving forward, and has really run our offense in a much more confident way. And she's allowed our hitters to be efficient. I mean, I even think, obviously, Junkie hitting almost 600. Both of our middles were over 400. Amy was over 300. Sammy was over 300. I mean, that's good. I mean, for us to be at that 400 as a team is a really good stat. So, and she's a big part of that. I think she's learning kind of when to give people the ball in different situations. And we saw her struggle a little bit, get Harms the ball early on in that first, even a little bit into that second set. But I like that she didn't go away from it. You know, she continued to work through it. And I think that's a sign of a competitor, you know, somebody that is willing to work through some of the, you know, the lows to get back to those highs.
Sure. So same thing I asked Lolo and Junkie. First set out of our first match of 3 straight home matches. What's it mean to start it off this way, and what's it mean to have 3 home matches in the span of 5 days?
I mean, anytime you can be at home, it's huge, and when you can put 3 in a row is a positive. So this is a hard stretch with the 3 matches again, and being at home definitely helps that. It's going to make it a little bit, hopefully a little bit simpler for us of just being at home. You know, I say it all the time, just sleeping in our own beds, being able to eat what food we want, it makes a difference. So, you know, for us, our biggest thing right now is we feel like we have to continue to get better every single day. You know, whether it's a shorter practice or whether it's a, you know, opponent that's at the top of the league or at, you know, towards the bottom or the middle of the league, every opportunity we've got to take to continue progressing as a program. And I think that there were aspects of the game tonight that we did that, and aspects that we kind of, not that we went backwards, but we didn't necessarily move forward. So it's going to be a focus for ours going forward. But going into Saturday, excited to be back at home. A little bit of a different, you know, timing with that 10:30 match against Western, but looking forward to having our alumni back in town and then being able to go to the football game.
Awesome. Thank you.